Good morning, everybody. It's yet again a great privilege to present to you a very important topic. Having visibility on your business and how your business is faring is probably one of the most crucial aspects of sustaining your business. So let's get right into it and let's start by talking about what financial visibility is. Financial visibility means that a business owner or manager has easy access to important financial information that the company has gathered over time, maybe in the last month or year, or even previous financial years. But sometimes looking at numbers can be very daunting and confusing. One does not always know what to look at or even understand what you're looking at. If you're not a financial person or even just a bookkeeper, it can be very difficult to look at financial statements and understand what it is saying. Therefore, it helps if the information is presented in a graphical way, a picture, if you'd like, especially when things are being compared to each other. For instance, sales of last month compared to sales of the same month, but in the previous year. Sorry. And then if you can have some form of analysis of what you're looking at, now that helps a heck of a lot in understanding where the business is now and what needs to change in order to take the business where you would like it to go. Hence, making good decisions for the future. But what is required of you to have financial visibility? Unfortunately, it does not happen automatically. Firstly, you cannot have any kind of vision if you don't have anything to look at. You must have an accounting system where you keep record of daily financial transactions. Something like Sage or QuickBooks. Now, I use Zoho Books. That's an online system, and it's rather cheap and easy to use. There are lots of options out there. So any of those accounting software will work. Then you need to regularly update the records. That means you have to process on the system, capture your daily sales in the form of invoices, and also you need to capture your daily expenses. Now, there are ways to do that, but remember that the saying, garbage in, garbage out. You want to make sure that you feed your accounting system with good and accurate data and transactions. Next, in order for you to have financial visibility from your accounting system, you need good and solid financial statements. You need at least 3 basic financial statements, which is profit and loss statement. It's also called the income statement, and then a statement of financial position, and that is also called the balance sheet. And then you need a cash flow statement. Now, under previous and normal circumstances, this would be where the requirements stop. You can get a lot of information from the 3 basic financial statements. That is, if you can read it and understand it properly. Now, if not, well, then there's another requirement, and that is for an analysis and management account system, or in other words, a program or system that can give you financial visibility that you can actually understand. It's also called a data management tool. Being able to see your financial results in the form of a picture or a graphical representation helps a great deal in understanding what you are looking at and what the analysis is actually saying. Having a good analysis and management account system in place could also mean real-time information. That means to have visibility at any given time. This could mean fast decision-making in the heat of the moment. And that could be a game changer that could potentially put you in the lead in your industry. Then you're playing to win. And now to get you home free, you need a basic understanding of what all of this means for your business, for yourself and your employees. What does the future look like? Can we predict it? Is there a way to know which way to turn once we get to the crossroad? Now, today, I want to help you to understand just how important it is to have this kind of visibility. First and foremost, financial visibility will improve your strategic decision-making. That means helping you to prioritize projects that you want to get going but are not sure which should be done first and which is critical to start. It will also help you decide on where resources should be allocated. This could be any kind of resource. It could be people or machinery or tools or even money, and it can help you decide on where to invest in your business or even if you should invest or not. Have you heard the saying, cash is king? Well, cash really is the most important resource you will have as a business owner. Cash is a liquid asset. That means that you can use it quickly and easily as and when required. If your cash is locked into tools and machinery or even stock and you run out of money, you need to sell some of these tools or machinery or stock maybe before you can have cash again. Tools, machinery, and stock are all assets, but it's not as liquid as cash. Cash is money that is readily available. It can be sitting in your bank account or in your coin box at the office. It just needs to be readily available, and it gives you buying power. If you have financial visibility, you can make decisions prior to running out of cash to prevent you from losing out on opportunities that require cash. I'm thinking there could be an auction where you could potentially get stock or machinery that could move your business into the next phase or level, but now you don't have cash, so you're missing out on this opportunity. Spending 100 Rand here and 200 Rand there adds up at the end, and before you know it, you have nothing left. You need to know when to cut down on spending, and it's pointless in finding out you should have cut the cost 2 months ago. We have spoken about the budget before, but I'll refresh your memory quick. A budget is a projection or a plan of how much you will be spending over the course of a 12-month period. And you can also budget for income as well. How many sales do we need to make in order to cover all these expenses we plan on having? Having financial visibility will help you to stick to the budget, and it will help you to see where you have indeed overspent or even underspent. While you're looking at your analysis and learning about where your business is standing, you might even realize or dream up new and innovative products or services that you might not have thought of otherwise. And then you have the visibility to make a strategic decision on whether you have the resources to move forward with that great plan. Financial visibility will move your actions into being proactive instead of being reactive. You will move away from constantly killing fires to make sure there is nothing that is causing any fires. Take steps before a crisis comes up. Now it's clear why financial visibility is important, but what would be actions required to get it done? You need data from various resources. You will get data from your accounting system, but you also might want data from your customer relationship management system, or you can even consider bringing in data related to projects that you're working on. Things like start and finish dates, or resource usage, or stock in and stock out. All this data can be rearranged in an analysis and management account system that could potentially give you visibility that could assist you in decision making. You also need to find automation opportunities. Manual processing could slow things down. So if you can find actions or steps in your processes that could be automated. You could save time out of the processing that could help in getting data processed through the analysis system, which is now also called the data management tool, remember, and onto a report faster and more effectively. When looking at analysis, you should not see any area of business in silo from the other. Everything is connected in some way. So it's important to also consider doing analysis on all areas of business: sales, marketing, logistics, purchases, administrative processing, products and service development, or innovation and any other area of business. Business is not only sales. And it is when you think about business in its entirety, you start to see the connections. So make sure you establish a holistic view of how your business is faring. Financial data alone will not tell you everything you need to know about your business and how to solve problems and issues. While it is mostly a lag measure to look into the history of the last month or year and even comparing it to other months and years, there are indeed ways of predicting what the future will look like if we continue down the road we are on. Predictive analytics are exactly that. It shows you what the road ahead will look like if you keep the status quo. So you might need some prescriptive analytics that could help you change the course of events. Scenarios that would predict if you take the road to the left, where you will end up, or if you decide to take the road to the right, where that will take you. Think of it as a doctor's visit. The doctor has done some tests and has ruled out certain illnesses and then pinpointed down to one illness. Then you get the options of treatment. The one treatment will yield the next potential outcome, but the other treatment will yield something else. And then there is the option of doing nothing and just continue the way you are now. That will yield outcome 3. Making decisions for your business is not always easy and straightforward. I'm sure you know this already. So having a few scenarios placed out on the board could help to make the best decision for yourself and your business. Remember that sustaining and growing your business is not for the faint-hearted, and you have to be intentional in what you do. You must use all and any information you get from any analysis and predictive scenarios strategically, and always keep in mind your vision and your mission and your company values. In closing, let's see what types of analysis could give us visibility into the business and what questions it could potentially answer if we're bringing an analysis and management account system into the business. Now, sales by salesperson will show you who is making sales, and then you can, by analyzing that person's behavior or sales technique, find the reason why he or she is making the most sales. Sales by customer will tell you who is buying from you. You can determine how accurate your target market analysis is. Are you marketing to the right person, or are you missing a market because you just haven't thought of them, yet they are the people who are actually buying from you? Stock levels will tell you what stock items are fast moving and what is sitting on the shelf. Now, this could help you with restocking, how to set your stock level alerts and what to discontinue. Inventory turnover can tell you how fast your stock is moving. Knowing this could help you decide on perhaps adjusting your selling price or even putting out a special to move stock. It could also help you with a selling strategy, perhaps grouping products and services together. Cost of sales analysis will tell you if you are profitable. Now, there could be a better or faster or more effective way of doing things, but you would not know if you were not looking at a cost of sales analysis. Visibility on your net profit will tell you if you are indeed making money. Now, this is the only way of making sure that the business is sustainable. If you are continuously selling against a loss, your business will not survive. Looking at operating costs, you can see what you are spending and how much you are spending money on. There could be opportunities to cut down on costs. Now, in the corporate business, the big businesses are looking at operating costs to the 9th degree. They really pretty much take the cost apart and trying to see where are they spending money, what is it costing them to run this business, where can they cut down on costs. Looking at cash flow regularly will tell you if your buying power is going up or down. How is cash flowing through your business? And what type of cash flow activity is bringing in the cash, and which activity is actually costing you your buying power? Now, I hope this info helps you in understanding the importance of having financial visibility. In fact, having clear visibility on how your business is faring in any area of business is important in helping you to make good decisions for your business. Are there any questions?
They currently aren't any questions. So thank you very much, Linda, for joining us this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do have any last minute questions, please do post them quickly. Is there any last minute word you'd like to add, Linda?
I would just like to invite the members again, if you want to find out something more about the visibility, or you want to find out more anything about business, please just send me an email or give me a call, or send me a WhatsApp, and I will gladly assist.
Thank you very much, Linda. Thank you for sharing all of this with us today.